they're 11 or 12. So this is so important for Sandbox. They need to try and retain.
Oh, man.
All right, here he goes. Seismic Shove isn't going to land this time. He's going to be able to throw the threaded volley through, and Lahens has to flash. That's the axe. Some very early adoration stacks. Griffin to play around. He does keep doing that bottom side.
Sword ends up transforming into the Mega Gnar, but just going to end up being forced to CS the... Oh, man!
That's the Nara. Underneath the turret, the slow is going to be there with the crush. I've seen that play before, but the minions, look at how much work they're doing. Hyperproc gets sorted out.
A nice pushback by Summit as On Fleek looking to make a flash knockup play here. Oh yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, Chovy's in position though. Wants to get down with the hero's entrances. There it is, the taunt to come through. That should be a double kill to come out, as On Fleek is going to use the Void Assault to get him out of here, but Tarzan turns up. Will he have the flick this time? The answer is no, as Threaded Volley is going to hit some minions, but...
That was very nice.
Well, Swordy's going to land the boulder. Will this mean that Tarzan comes around? He's pretty fast, surfing on these walls. The flash in is going to get the flash out of the response. And so Griffin are going to move over, but with a man disadvantage, I don't think they're going to be able to get too much done. Chovy was looking for that 4-man taunt. I saw it as well, Chovy, but I think that was you. Exactly battle ready, my friend, up against the Jace. And Rift Herald is going to be something that's going to be into the mid lane, and that should be first turret. Going down in favor of Sandbox. Their early game has always been good, but Shelly should have enough to pop this one. Oh, very, very close. Sun Turret's going to replace it. So look at that position, right? This is a composition that wants to find team fights where they have a lot of CC to layer together. The Weave as well is going to come in. Hero's entrance going to be available here for Chovy. Jumps on forward. The Culling's going to rip Joker apart, but they have survived the first salvo of the damage here. Joker's going to be sacrificed, but can they get anything in the back line? Oh my god! The Gnar just dives forward, and Sword shows you exactly why he locked in this pickup. Griffin might be able to just grab the Baron.
Yeah, they do have the Mountain Drake. I actually think that they can. Big shot coming in from Jace, but almost entirely absorbed by Sword. They have to be really careful right here. The Azir is definitely a scary champion.
Yep, Flickback is going to land onto Summit. Lahens is going to go, as that is the Gnar falling down. Now Griffin trying to chase. Viper still very healthy, but Dove is trying to do something about this. Justice Punch gets Chovy out of there, but the Baron... Come on, we're Gorilla fans here, all right? We're Gorilla fans. This is the LCK.
Whoa!
Does find the Mega Gnar, dives his way out as Summit flashes in, and no Seismic Shove yet again. Tarzan wanting to find more. The sticks are going to come down as the Void Assault unnecessary. Hero's entrance is just going to slam down though. The taunt and Chovy again. Just so it comes on down. Oh, Summit, you could be in trouble. There are two teleports jumping on top of you. Is this going to mean a Baron? As Summit gets out of the way of the Boomerang, the Hyperproc will speed up the Gnar as Chovy just can't get in range in time. And this Baron's going down so fast. The teleport, is it going to be... Oh, that's from Tarzan! He lands it, doesn't get the Seismic Shoves, but who cares when you can get the smite? And they're winning the ensuing fight as Ingo Sword into the backline. Already Viper has torn apart the Sandbox Gaming damage, and Dove goes golden, and he's looking on in horror as he just becomes 800 gold to be taken to the Griffin Bank.
And that is... Oh, what a turn of events. Summit did his best to try to shove in mid, take away all the minions from the follow-up Baron push. On Fleek looking like he's gonna be the next to fall. Can Summit give him an acceleration gate to help him get out of here?
This is actually a big deal though. They're wasting time right now.
Oh man.
As of course there are no minion waves heading up there. It's okay, Viper is just gonna get exploded, but Void Assault is gonna put him in the GA, and Viper's gonna be able to create distance. Gets the double tap, see you later Rek'Sai, and now Summit might be in trouble as well. Good boot back. That's gonna avoid the taunt as well, as GA does go down. Viper had already teleported though, and there was no chance that Jace was getting out. That's the taunt. And now Griffin are going to move toward believing in Griffin's power of team fighting, especially with a composition that does it so well. As you're not going to be able to do it this time, mate. That is an instant taunt as the Void Assault is in there. He turns golden, but Sword, he's starting the fight, but maybe a little bit too quickly as the Rek'Sai lasts for a long time. Empowered Shock Blast, though, is all that Summit is going to be able to offer. The Weaver's Wall. Remember what this ability did? It stopped you from defending your turrets, and it's going to continue doing that as they take down the outer in the mid lane. Finally,
Instead, though, they're actually having him really deep inside of the river.
Yeah, they've started it instantly. Tarzan's going to come on over. Ghost is still hitting the Baron. A bit of miscommunication maybe as Griffin have moved themselves in there. On Fleek going to make it a 50-50 as he dives underneath the ground. Tarzan, oh, he's not going to get it, but Chovy will pick it up. Dove is going to miss the ultimate. His sword gets himself over the wall with the flash, and in the backline, everyone's just dying. You can see Sword can play frontline. He's having a great time here as he kills the Thresh. And Dove just going to have to try and shift some sands to get out of the way, but it'll need to be the sands of time, guys, because this one is over. Griffin have toppled Sandbox yet again, and Chovy, he just wants to finish it now. Inhibitor finally goes down, and Griffin aren't going to be routed in game number 1. Yeah,
game number 1 going to go over to Griffin. Summit is going to have to sit there and watch as the Nexus is destroyed. And Griffin, it all started with that Baron steal.
Yep, 34 minutes into the game, guys. Because ain't no one setting it up for him. He's playing volleyball. And OnFleek just milling about here for a little bit. Sweep is going to be utilized as they do clear out the vision. But a ward is still there and hasn't been swept from Sandbox. Chovy moves over as he has priority in the mid lane, and there we go. Okay, Taunt will land onto Joker. The Unbreakable's there, stops a lot of damage. Tarzan gets exhausted, but first blood! That's OnFleek, and OnFleek says, no. Not going to get it. Wow, that was close, but not going to be able to get it. Lehen's moving in at exactly the right time, so doesn't have the heroic entrance just yet, but could have just as punched his way forward. Okay, Vanguard's Edge lands onto OnFleek, but seems like a bit of a wasted ultimate there.
Fox team composition are just going to be monstrous later on in the game, and obviously the Fear Beyond Death, because the Sandbox team comp, it wants to be very close quarters with one another and the opponents.
Oh, threads the needle on the Cocoon as Summit is going to be able to get the passive shield. OnFleek here in time as Chovy turns up. Tarzan gets his way out. Vanguard's Edge is there, but it's a great flash to come in from OnFleek. They are going to even this one up as Summit. Okay, OnFleek is able to get out of there, and Chovy moves back to Summit. Lehen's, he wants to challenge on the Summit here. Heroic entrance, not going to be utilized there as okay, flashes forward. They do manage to stop the Realm Warp. Summit gets himself a shield, does have the Seraph's Embrace, but he's in the grinder. That is a... And now we're going to have man advantage here in this mid lane. No teleport available from Sword. Summit can make his way forward. Lehen's gets himself under his outer turret. Ultimate is going to land there. Fate's Call means the Dove just denied the ult, and that's an easy pickup for Viper, but honestly a mistake from Sandbox. Sword finally waddles his way in, and Joker slowed down, but not taken down, as the flash had to be used.
Oh, and here comes Chovy.
Yeah, teleports come in from Summit just to try and get enough people here, but Shelly's going to join the party. It's still a person advantage in this mid lane. It's all about who can get into the pit and get the most work done.
Oh man, Ghost?
Yeah, he's going to face check Sword. The disdain is going to be very easy. Takes a lot of damage, good ultimate defensively, but Viper should be able to use that Marshal Post to get himself there. Realm Warp comes down, but Joker is going to die. Cocoon not going to land. Sword tanking a lot of damage as Dove is going to be fighting with Chovy on the top side. The flash does come in, but Chovy's just so tanky. Does eventually have to use the flash to get himself out of the way as Corrosive Charge comes in. Truly capitalized. All the champions just aren't there. As OnFleek, yeah, he's just out of position, guys. Doesn't have Ragnarok. Blade Surge going to come in. Is it all a cunning ruse, though, as Ghost going to get on top, wants to try and get the flash forward. It's going to be Summit that gets on top. There's the Fate's Call. The Rise should die here. Fantastic taunt from Lehen's. And once again, Griffin giveth, Griffin taketh away.
And Ghost manages to live there as well as OnFleek, but
this is aggressive. Okay, there's not going to be OnFleek for a little while. He's making his way back in. Ghost is on vision and doesn't have a lot of health. There's the repel. Gets over to the Blast Cone just to get rid of it. Viper, look at all of the sticks in this Baron. Remember, this is not a true 50-50 because he's been hitting it with his autos for so incredibly long.
Tarzan has more HP than what appears because he has Smite.
All right, we're going for the turn. Oh my god, Dove just explodes. We do have the Olaf on the backside of this fight, but he's just going to go down. He's more food for this. It does not have the unsealed spellbook, so he was just going for a cheeky steal. Gold lead finally hitting a relevant point. 4,000 is now on the line. Okay, Lehen's gets another taunt. Damn, they're so good at playing around Galio as Sword dives on forward. Doesn't find the knockback with the disdain as Chovy just waiting in the wings, looking for his opportunity. Flawless Duet not going to land. Fate's Call just to rout Joker. You can see that was just a positioning ultimate. and this is not sieging time.
Oh, ends up actually getting.
Yeah, Vanguard's Edge comes in just to try and get that kill. Defiant Dance is going to be there.
2 or 3 members remaining. Those double mountains are going to come online and easily result in a Baron cap.
Well, right now you've got Griffin engaging on the top side. Sword's going to be a long way away from this fight. There's now Chovy, denying so much with the Defiant Dance. His heroic entrance gets Lehens back towards his team. Viper now, he's picked up the gargoyle, but Joker uses to stand behind me. The flash forward, a little bit of a disconnect here from Griffin, but Summit has to go golden. Now in the back line, more golden members of Griffin. His Ghost is trying to flash. Tarzan gets on top of him. No damage from the Lucian in the back line, and that means that the Kalista is able to pop off. Griffin draw first blood in the fight as now Sandbox. They're routed. Joker is so low. Summit as well. He does have a lot of damage and a lot of shielding. And that is an Unbreakable that denied a lot of damage there from Lehens.
And it looks like Tarzan and Lehens just want to stop the ability.
Well, I mean, this might just be game, as Griffin are pushing with 3 members towards this base. Ghost does make it back, but he's very squishy. There's the flawless duet, just holding onto it, and Ghost just cannot move towards these Nexus turrets.
Summit
it is going to be a bare Nexus right now. Summit is so incredibly close. The teleport onto this control waters. Tarzan unable to get it, and the Nexus will go down. Fear beyond death, even arms from Sword, and Griffin will get themselves the 2-0, but this one looked different.